Here's a way to explain how meditation has taken its place in my own personal, I guess, universal key notes left for me to find my way, meditation helped me not only find being centered, because I was learning how to focus and all that stuff, and how to increase my mental faculties and become more intelligent and stuff. Anyway, I was doing that just for business purposes, for money and success stuff. I wasn't ever really thinking about spirits or, God or anything religious. But then I got centered in my mind, and as well as the same time I was focusing and listening and reading all this information I could read, and reading and listening and reading and listening and focusing and reading and listening, and then not only listening, like centering my mind and listening with that too. And then doing all that, like, you tune into a frequency. People that meditate understand what I'm talking about. You get to a point, you get to this place, and you don't even understand what it is. Sometimes it's guided meditation where they tell you a story and you follow along, and other times it's like just noises and beeps and drips and raindrops, and you can go off into faraway places in your mind. But even in those faraway places in your mind, you're lost, you're floating, you're soaring, you're doing those kind of things. Well, I learned how to focus so well outside of meditation that in meditation, in that spot, I learned how to focus inside meditation. And I seem to have updated myself so fast in a few weeks period of time. I was listening to the Genius While You Sleep stuff and all that kind of thing, and I tapped into the frequency, man. I don't know how else to explain how meditation led me to doing that, because that's how I started centering my mind and using my brain focus. Because, you can meditate and not be focusing your brain power and trying to learn how to increase your brain power. And those two combinations just led me to something crazy. And then I was studying people like Tesla and people that had crazy theories. And, me and being the guy I've always been, people wouldn't see me studying Tesla and Jesus and reading the Bible and studying Buddha and Ram Dass and all kinds of, old prophets and speakers and, all that kind of stuff. Even, motivational speakers. On top of it, I was, listening to Tony Robbins and Les Brown and stuff like that to get myself motivated. Although I was already motivated, so that on top of my motivation got me super stirred up, ready to go, boom, boom, boom. So everything I do, I try my hardest. So I meditated, and I tried my hardest at centering my mind. And what the hell happened? I focused on the frequency, and I got it. Whether you want to call it a frequency, or whether you want to call it a spirit of God, that's what I did. And it knows it's in me, and it doesn't mind that I'm talking like this and saying it so boldly and so brashly, whatever you want to say. But it's just doing that because it's in me. And every once in a while, when I get down, in my personal sense, I lose that feeling. If I don't go back to meditating, I lose it a little bit. I'm not going to say that I just walk around all day hovering like I'm God. I don't feel great all the time, because belief is an every moment thing. I got to keep tuned in. So I got to stay away from the negative people that tune me out, or try to shine my light. And when I'm not feeling up to shining my light, I just have to sort of shut people out, but be peaceful and loving and accepting. That's how it all works. You're not going to feel great all the time, but you got to, try to find time to center your mind. And whether you say you have time or not, you have to find it. I work a lot. There are weeks where I work 80 to 100 hours, but I've lost, one of the big companies we had, Country Fair, stopped, and I had 6 of those, so my week has gotten shorter, so I've had more time to focus. And now that I've had more time to focus, boom, as soon as I had more time to focus, my mind wasn't ready for all that information, but at the same time my heart was. So my heart said, hey, I'm stronger than you. No matter how hard you've studied your mind, you've always cared more than anything. You don't want to be smart. I don't care if I'm a genius. I didn't mean to tune into the God frequency, but at the same time I did, because I want to save the world. And I don't want to save the world because I want everyone to go holy, holy, sacred, loving, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I don't want people to go around just killing people senselessly. There are reasons to die. There are reasons not to die. If you can't heal yourself and live in a comfortable, vibrational, harmonious way, and you understand that yourself, then you would be allowed to die. But if you're not feeling it hormonally, if you feel that you still got more left, it's like that feeling you got inside. If you got more left for your purpose, find your purpose. And now that I'm here telling people this stuff, everyone can help find their purpose, because everyone's purpose is to give back and teach back, all the way back to the beginning. But how do we do that? We have to really focus and try. It doesn't mean we get rid of anything that's already there. Just like God. You don't get rid of anything that's already there. You learn to accept it, and you go forward.